Hello everyone, this is Jose Mokhtarzadeh and I would like to talk about OpenColab framework that we present here. This is OpenSim installed on Google and Collaboratory. That's why we call it OpenColab. So usually what we do, we have data and we actually import it into OpenSim, and we have so many packages or like MATLAB, Python to analyze the data. But what we want to do is everything to be done here on the web. So we install OpenSim and load one Conda in Colab, and we have all the data in GitHub. And then for visualization, we use other packages. You can actually use them for machine learning as well. So in order to use this notebook, first, please go and find Open Notebook. Before that, this is the website collab.research.google.com, and then upload the file that we have given you. This is the file OpenColab IPython. So when you open this, so basically this would be the file, please go here next to connect, manage sessions, and terminate. Terminate any sessions that you have because you have to start fresh. So after that, when you have basically you have done this next to connect, manage session and done, then connect to hosted runtime. All right. So that's basically the next step. After that, what you can do, you can actually start from the very beginning of just go through them and then find every part. This is the video that I'm building, I'm creating, and there's so many other information here, and you can actually step by step run them. So the way to run them is basically go next to them if you are not familiar with Colab, and then click on them. But what you can do now here after these simple steps, you can actually run everything together. So go run all. And this would take around 20 minutes up to 1 hour, depending on your internet connection. So after that, when you do this is basically is running now for you. So it installs OpenSim. Here we have some comparison between the different APIs as well. And we have mentioned here what to do, how to install it and start basically. So you can see here, everything installed OpenSim package in about 6 minutes. All the files from GitHub already here, and then some useful for plotting some functions, and then even C2D file. We don't go through the detail of it, but you can actually manipulate the files. And the main thing that we want to do here is going through the inverse problem in OpenSim or biomechanics overall. So scaling all the way, schematic, dynamic. Have a look at what we're going to do. This is basically the overall idea. And what we do is basically bringing the data, scaling a generic model, doing the schematic RA and NSO and CMC. We do everything here in this notebook. So for instance, the first part would be starting from generic model scaling. You can see what we do in OpenSim, and then we do the same thing here in Colab in 1 second, and then we validate it. Basically, you can follow this. In schematic, we do the same thing. We basically show you how to do it. You can actually double click on it and see all the codes here. And then for validation, we actually plot them all here, and you can see all the validations as you go. Image dynamic, similar idea. You can go ahead and do it, and residual reduction or RA, for instance, you can see that it's done already, and we collect the data and then plot everything as you can see here. Just be mindful that aesthetic observation, same pattern. The idea for the CMC, this CMC might take time because we do it for like 2 or 3 seconds, basically 2.5 seconds. That's why it would take time. You can see here, and just leave it and it will finish. Maybe you can get a coffee or something. So this is basically the overall idea. And then we put all the files for you here. As everything is on the web, you can download all the figures in SVG, and you can download them as you can see here. Well, you can go back to the content table of contents, some future work, and the references. I hope you enjoy using OpenColab, this framework basically, and have a wonderful day. Looking forward to hearing from you.